2005 Subaru Outback Legacy. 2.5 XT. Motor looks like that, intercooler turbo. And to get the spark plugs out, you can see pretty good right there. Got pretty good access. But it's still a pain in the neck, so jack the motor up by taking out the two bolts right there. There's one. And the other one's right on the other side of it. There's two bolts. 14 millimeter. There's the other one. It's not quite lined up. But there's your situation. You want to get the jack stand right on there, on that square part. Right here. Mostly. And that's like right between the transfer case and the transmission. So I'm just gonna lower the lift down onto that spot, and it's gonna push the motor up. If you can't do that, then you just support the front of the vehicle with jack stands and jack it up there. Just be careful not to pull it off of the jack stands, and just be supporting the whole car with the motor, or with the transfer case and transmission. There it is in the up position. You get quite a bit more clearance there. Like, I can get my hand right in there, and you can get the coils out. I already took the coil out, but you just take out one bolt and then just pry on that bolt. Right there. Right there is the bolt, and then the bolt comes out part of the way, and then you could pop the coil out by prying right here. Now this is just a 7/8 socket. We're going to put it right there on the harmonic balancer. You can take this hose out. I had it out anyway. You could probably do it without it. We're just going to put that on there. Just like that. And then we're going to stick a piece of coat hanger in here. Make sure that this piston is in, because I'm going to shoot some Marvel mystery oil in there, because we got low compression on these two cylinders. Obviously you want the cylinder to be in. This one's out, you can see, because the coat hanger's out. That one's in, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Now there's your Marvel mystery oil. I took some hoses and attached it to the top there, and I sprayed it directly into the cylinders. You can see a little bit coming out there. But I used a coat hanger to make sure that the piston was in, and I rotated the engine around so that I got a good amount in each cylinder head, or in each cylinder rather. Usually you can just take and put it here under the crankcase if your engine runs. Mine unfortunately does not. And the reason I'm doing this is because it's spraying raw fuel right into my exhaust pipe, and it's coming out of both of the exhaust pipes. You can see that where it dried up a little bit because I've been using a fan, and it's also coming out of my catalytic converter down there. It's all wet. You can see it all the way up to the catalytic converter. But yeah, the whole exhaust is full of fuel because I was desperate to get it started and flooded the hell out of it just giving her. So yep, that's the problem with this one, is low compression on cylinders 2 and 4, which is, this is cylinder 2 here, and that's cylinder 4. And this is 1, and then that's 3 right there. But these two were good. The other side is bad. It's not a head gasket. I already did a head gasket, and unfortunately got the head done too at a machine shop for $500 and something. New valve seals, surfaced, everything. You can see how shiny it is kind of right there in my new gaskets and stuff, but I wasted all my money on that because I knew the motor had issues. When I bought it, it was running on like 2.5 cylinders. Thought I might have to put a used motor in here, which is about $3 grand, and took a chance, got the head done because I found did a leak down test, compression test, obviously, and that is one of the valves that was in there that was cracked, but that was the only one that was cracked, so I thought that was the issue, and it was complications of a couple different things. I think maybe the piston rings might be stuck, so I'm just trying this as a Hail Mary. It's probably not going to work, but if you got raw fuel coming out of your tailpipe, that could be one of the deals. Another thing is one of your injectors could be stuck, but I don't think that's the case. He had one of the injectors unplugged, but that's just because the compression was so low on the cylinder number 2 right here. So yeah, there you go. Thanks. Like and subscribe if it helped.